G'day, Dave Out and About here. Day 5 of my Simpson and Flinders trip with Travis Goldie and Trek 4-wheel drive, Trek 4WD if you're looking it up. We're now a day's drive west of Big Red, the first sand dune on the way through the Simpson. A few stories there, but I'll put that in my blog. And I suppose just having a look around me now, beautiful countryside. The colours are amazing. When you come over the crest of a dune, the difference between the blue sky and the red soil is just amazing. It's not real good there now. We're watching a bit of a sunset with some clouds, but it's been cloud free all day. It's fantastic countryside. It's called a tag along. I think that oversimplifies it. You're not just following. Well, you can just follow. You can just follow on a tag along and be just a follower, if you like. But I think the best way to do a trip like this is to spend that week that I spent to come out west, if you're an East Coaster or a coastal driller, spend that week to get to immerse yourself, and probably even alone or just as a couple or a small group, and immerse yourself in what the country life is all about. The pace, the language, the culture, the distance, the time, all those things that I've spoken about earlier. And with that, then you'll understand when you start doing a remote trip like this, what it's all about. And the true tag-along leader, to me, and Travis is a good example of this, he helps you through it, he teaches you, he guides you, he gives you instructions, he's telling you what he's doing and things like that. But as well as that, it's the true leader, and this is the difference between a leader and between leaders and management and whatever that argument might be. But it's the decision making and the processes he goes through when the shit hits the fan. So we've had a couple of instances now. We had a flat tire on the truck today. How we handled that. The day before we had some troubles in getting out of Birdsville with the fuel filter in the truck, and that's all been fixed. But it's how we handled that, the strategies he went through, and the alternatives that was going through his mind. He involved us in all that. So I said this is day 5. The first day was from Yulo to Inavinka, and that was quite good. A bit of a trip through there, a bit of experience into the countryside and that sort of stuff. And from Inavinka then we went up through the deserts, one of the stony deserts, and on the borders of the Strzelecki desert, up through the Walker's Crossing road, which is very rarely, or not very often, open and available. So that was great to do that. And then we hit the Birdsville track and came flying into Birdsville. I say flying because we were sitting on about 95 on a dirt road. It was fantastic. It was a really good road. So Birdsville, the second night. That was good to be in Birdsville. Go to the hotel, go to the Birdsville hotel and have a beer. The Birdsville races are on next Saturday. Then day 3 was leaving Birdsville, driving out to the Big Red. We had a bit of mucking around to go back to Birdsville, then over Big Red, and then we camped not far out from Birdsville. And now tonight we're another 86 k's west of Big Red, and we're spending the night here in the middle of this countryside, this beautiful countryside. So at the moment we're having pre-dinner drinks, and I've got my leftover, let me see, just get out of my bag here. I've got my leftover curried camel pie, which I'm going to enjoy. I had half of it last night. I've saved up the other half for tonight. And meanwhile, I'll be drinking some of my Station 41 rum out of my special hip flask that my workmates, colleagues, gave me as a farewell gift. So enjoy, and I'll post again later on, and see you later. Thank you.